we thought we'd show you what we've been working on. I have the whole section of the yard that had the new seed in it that had all of these wildflowers, as you can see. I still have a pretty good section that I've got to go through and filter out, but it's a really tedious little project that we do here for the love of nature. Instead of just pouring poison on the things, we go through and figure out what we have, what we can use, and what needs to be taken out. So this purple stuff I've decided we don't need. I don't know what it is exactly, but I know I don't want it. So I find the bottom of it, go through and really get down there as far as I can and bust up the root area to it. And then tease it from all of the other grassy area and stuff that is around it to get up that section of plant. Getting into the ground, breaking it up so we can get at the bottom of the root, and then get what soil you can off of it with your little tool, and then you've just got the root of it. And that's the process. So here's another one that I haven't got yet. And just digging in, finding the root, and getting it out. See how clean that is? But that way it won't grow back. And yeah, you can hear my voice. See, here's another one. You can hear my voice crackly and kind of icky. It's hasn't really enjoyed all this stuff. Whatever it is, my body's not a big fan. So we're fighting something off. So we use, see how clean that comes out? We use our mullein, and a lot of the stuff that I'm saving, I found has got, look at, see how clean? That way nothing's left behind. Rat bambers. This is another one we're going to get rid of. This is that, oh, this one looks different. Look at that. That's different than these. Or is it? I don't know. Either way it's going, it's not staying. Actually, look at the leaves. I think they might be the same thing. I don't know. It's very close, but when in doubt, get it out, right? We don't need it. So anyways, getting right down here into the dirt and really getting it out, breaking the dirt up around that area to get that root. See, there it comes. And then getting the grass off because we want the grass to grow. Gently shake off the dirt. And we've got a nice clean root. So cleaning up this area, and there's a couple more in here, so just keep digging, pushing. I don't want to eat the dirt. I have to use two hands sometimes. See how clean? My hand has gotten so tired and achy from doing this. I've been eating some things of the world that the world says it's safe to eat that's not safe for my body, and it's been giving me some issues. And did you see that? So I have some nodules and things growing back. It's not good. So that means we need to get really clean in our food and no more crap of the world. Try to help everybody else eat better too. See those roots? So as you can see, this is a process you got to go through and find. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes tenacity and fortitude. But look at, there we go. See? Now this is a big chunk and I got a lot of grass in it. I want the grass and the dirt to stay, so just kind of gently get that out of there, and then there, look, there's the roots. Leave your soil behind. Try not to shake the flower pods around and deposit seeds. Now, I'm not sure about this one. I think this is geranium, so I'm going to keep that. Set that aside, but right next to it is one of those mustard. So try to get that up without disturbing. And we did. There's more. Then there's this other ground cover stuff that, here, I'm going to get rid of this. It's like going through and finding knots in your hair and having to work the knots out gently without cutting the whole hair out. You know, you get a knot and some people just end up cutting it because they can't get it. I'm the one that unties them. See? And saves the hair. So I see what looks like dandelion roots in here I want to keep for a minute. This is icky. Oh, and then my back hurts, so we gotta get up and do a little stretch now and then. Hi, Pampers. Look at this big one. This one's really close, so you can't see it quite yet, but that's a lot. You track this down and you find out where it comes from. And then you get at that root, and then you can get a big chunk of, right, Bambi? She likes to work with me. Oh, this wasn't the big chunk, but decent size. Here's more. Do you hear something? Another peppers? Walkers? There's my little guard dog. Ouch. See that? But look, I have to really push on this thing to get the ground. There's a big one. Not all the dogs are barking. There we go. There's a couple of them together, which is nice, because it should make fast work of this. Fast, haha, what a joke. I think it's nice to be able to see progress, isn't it? You showing everybody your tush? You smell something? You smell something? Do you smell something? So, your hands will get dirty. It's another big one. See, and then my back is like, all right, young lady, even crouch down between the back and that, like, sciatica wanting to act up. I'm like, no, no, no. So look. So I recommend you do mini. Don't stay squatted too long. Stand up, bend down. Give it a little shake. And then my stubbornness makes me get back to work. Back to work. See those roots? They're not very deep, but you don't want to leave them in there. There's another one. This plant here is an interesting one, so I'm going to leave it for a bit to see if I have enough of them and if they live. This weird lacy stuff takes up a lot of room. Oh, that's like dandelion. Oh, so it's right about here. You gotta trace it down, find the right thing. Try to leave the grass. There we go. After a while, you can hear it release. And then beat the dirt just went and emptied all of the old ickies that we took away from the yard stuff. He's back right now. You can hear him pulling in. That's a lot of grass, but in here I know is that lacy stuff because I can see it. And it's okay if some of the grass comes up because it's easy. It'll settle back down. Oh, here it is. See, I just needed to go far enough. And voila, but look what all comes with that. So that's one. See how long it is? And then in here, yep, here it is, hiding, is the other one. You want to make sure you get it all, so that's why you got to get in there and you did it. I like to go way underneath and make sure I've got it, so I'm not leaving any little taproots or anything behind. And see, look at pop, kind of like the chiropractor does. And then when you gather it up, make sure you get all of the pieces. See, it's quite a bit, and then there's a lot of dirt, so you just put it back down, tap off the dirt, making sure not to grab any of those roots. See, and there's some grass in there, so here's more grass. And yeah, I know it's tedious, but you know what? Our yard's gonna look great, and I have the satisfaction of knowing that I did that. There's another one. I'll see if I can show you like the root ball. Whoa, sorry. My hands are really dizzy. That was confusing, wasn't it? Sorry, I don't know. Can you see? Where's my screwdriver at? Right here. So. There, see? Sorry about the little ride. My hands are dirty and I was trying not to touch stuff other than the plants. But anyways, hopefully you understood what I was trying to show you without getting all sick and crazy on that ride I just took you on. So anyways, there that was. But see all the... And as I keep tweezing in here, here's another one. So I find the leaves, find the base, and there we go, leaves, base, and pop her up. Oh, it's not quite ready. Something's still attached. And look at this big ball. That's awful. See, I can't take all that dirt, but there are 2 plants here. So, we will. See, that one came out, and then here's more grass and all that dirt. Now that it's up, are you curious too, Bambi? Get that off. Come on, let go. There we go. See? All right, well, I'm going to finish up here, and then I will show you when I am done. Okay. Okay, so I'm back after hours and hours and hours in the the yard. I have finally got to just this itty bitty patch of clover, but I want to use the clover, so I'm being very delicate to get it out. And of course, we don't want the roots to spread, but they are really good for you. So I'm being delicate to get them out here. Ooh, I just saw a new weed. See, there's these little baby ones pop up. And the ground, thankfully it rained. I've been watering it and then it rained, so it's softer than normal because these are so hard to get up. But look at just those 2 little baby things. Don't want them in there. But anyways, going through here and tweaking out the clover, you just gotta like tweeze it very gingerly to see where it comes from, and it almost unwraps itself. There's a few in here, so but it's not gonna, so let's loosen it just a little bit. It's funny to see it twined in here, tweaking it away from the grass. Bambi got into, she was helping me weed. She found something that makes her happy. She's jumping around now. You see, I'm covered in paw prints. So the root is here. kind of guide it up a little bit. This one's a nice one. It's got flowers and stuff on it. Oh, and it's really in here. Excuse me. My body hasn't enjoyed digging in the dirt like this. Look, see, I got it. Look how beautiful these are. Clover's so good for you. I know it's really high in vitamin source and stuff. I can't think of it off the top of my head. My knowledge brain doesn't like to necessarily hold on to all of that, but I do know what's good for you, and I do know where to find it. I've got lots of books on the shelves of print. Yes, books, not just internet. I think it's important to have tangible things that you can get your information from. You can't always rely on the internet. Excuse me. Does that sound awful? I've been using the mullein to try to help break up whatever it is. It might just be, you know, obviously it's a response. Look at that. I can get all of it. See, the root is broken, but at least I'm getting the majority of it up. It's probably going to pop back up in the grass here. I just don't want it to take over. And then it's got these beautiful flowers I want to be able to eat or make some tea out of or something. So I'm not going to transplant the clover because it grows. I've already got some. Oh, there's a nice piece in the garden, and I'll let it grow in there. It's really cool around here. We've got a park that they don't have grass. It's just clover. So it's super soft to walk on. It's really good for the bees. It looks really pretty. And I don't know if, it probably doesn't take as much water either. Let's get that stuff off the roots there. Look at that big chunk. And then these beautiful little blossoms. Did you guys ever like pluck the flowers out? You know, like eat these and like pull them. Suck them. They've got like a really sweet flavor to them. We used to call them like clover honey. Oh, this is probably where they get honey from. But yeah, this is that clover, that real sweet taste. So we would suck on those, but you can eat these and just kind of help the ground release these. I told you our ground is super hard. This is a nice little piece here too. This little clover patch that quickly established itself. Yeah, those roots go down too. Oh my goodness. They are So this has become a very long video. Thank you for hanging out with me if you're still here. Thank you. It's almost done. Anyways, I just thought you might like to see how tedious it is to weed. The little volunteers from our yard that came with all the new soil that we put down. And like I said, a lot of people would just put some kind of pesticide thing, herbicide, whatever it is that kills us and the plants. They put that down and not worry about it, but that's not how I want to live. That stuff is so awful for us and for our environment and for the animals, and it's just not a good idea. So if you know what you've got, you can go through and use what God gave you, you know, without poisoning us all, because where does it separate? How are you going to separate your air from somebody else's air, your water from somebody else's water? It doesn't really work that way. So we got to be conscientious about what we do. The hubby brought me a piece of turkey bacon. So, while I'm done here having my little bacon break, I'll still play in the clover. There's quite a bit of it. That little grass ball. I'll put that back. So, I got this big nice pile, and I'm almost done. So, anyways, it's been fun. So, still got a little ways to go. Probably don't want to hang out much, so I'll let you go. Thank you for watching. Much love to you. Wow, look at those dirty fingers. So, enjoy life. Love you. Bye. Want to say bye, baby? Bye. My little companion. She said, I want some of that bacon. Bacon!